In the sunshine of your love. So, thinking about the sunshine of God's love and how that falls on us as we are seeds that are buried in the ground of His Word and His church and everything that He offers us, His Holy Spirit, and the rain as we go into battle. Everything that we come against in life helps us to be more open to taking the nourishment from the soil. You know, we have a context and a awareness of good and evil and the fight that we're up against. And the reconnaissance mission has to do with really looking at the battleground. Okay, so if this is a battle, we need to understand our enemy. We need to know our own weaknesses. We need to understand the geography, basically. So where are we strong? Where do we have the high ground? Where do we have good footing? Where can we find support and refuge? And some of this has to do with who we are, how God designed us, and some of it has to do with who's around us, how God designed them, and what our life is like, and the kinds of temptations that we can come up against in the context of our environment. And so there's like a holy reconnaissance mission that we have to do. Yesterday's readings, they use the word reconnoiter, and God was really not too happy because the people had gone out to do their reconnaissance mission, which they use the word reconnoiter. When they did their reconnaissance mission, okay, yeah, they came home and they saw all the strengths of the enemy, but they did not come home with a positive attitude. They did not come home with faith in God's power to overcome the enemy. And we need to have the faith that God can overcome the enemy. We need to be looking at the weakness of the enemy. We need to be looking at our strengths and the strength, most importantly, of God, and realizing that, you know, we make the best of whatever the situation is, and then we trust in God. So when we think of our examination of conscience, we can use everything that we know about ourselves and everything that we know about our environment and everything that we know about the devil and how he works, and realize where we're falling in the battle. Be able to bring that to confession for grace. Come into God knowing what we're asking for and believing that we will receive the grace and the forgiveness and the mercy and the strength. And just keep fighting. And through this fight, we are dying to ourselves. We are dying to those parts of ourselves that just want to give in to the enemy, that just want to say, oh, nope, the enemy's too strong. We can't do this. Forget about the milk and honey. I'm just going to hide. And or, you know, end up destroyed by the enemy, being discouraged like they were in those readings from yesterday. I'll put those below. Just remember your holy reconnaissance mission before you go into confession. Now remember that as the seed dies through all these things that we're dying to ourselves, we are going to become more capable of bearing fruit. We are going to be entering the land of milk and honey. We are fighting for the land. And the land is God's plan, God's will. And He's on our side, obviously. It's His plan. So, you know, we're trying to do His will. We need to believe that whatever His will is, it's going to be great. And we just keep going and trusting and praying and paying attention and keep the holy recon going about where do we need to, you know, really muster up our troops and, you know, get support and prayer and that kind of stuff. So anyway, just wanted to make sure that I don't forget that. So hope that was helpful to you too. All right, hope you have a wonderful day.